Hello and welcome, my dear student. I hope you understand today they have scenario in our country. That's why we unable to interaction for you in the classrooms. That's why we use they have a method of the online learning. I hope you understand that, especially in your syllabus. You have two books. The one book, the name of the Vistas. They have another book, the name of the Flamingo, and they have part of the prose and poetry. So today we discussed only prose part, the chapter, the name of the last lesson, and they have a author's name of Alphonse Daudet, and this chapter is divided by for the about. Firstly, we discuss the about the authors. Second, the theme. Third, the summary and map of France, and discuss the character. The last, and finally, I will also provide the homework. So you will do the homework, and after doing the you will do the homework in the typing as well as if you want to they have a write doing the homework, and they have a take the photos and you will send to me through the through the WhatsApp. Okay, that is the method we use these things. Secondly, they have especially because I hope you understand the name of the last lesson, the first chapter in your book. They have a prose, the last lesson. They have a, and especially they have a. Firstly, we discuss the about the authors. Okay, so sequentially we divided for you each and every slide for you. Yes, you don't have any kind of the panic regarding your studies. It's my promise. I will cover your syllabus as soon as possible, and they have a lot of time for you. No one will go outside the homes. You stay home and do studies well. They utilize this time. Yeah, mostly time you engage your studies, and I will provide it more and more. They have a audio lectures as well as a video, as well as they have a study material also provided for you. And each and every method we use there. Okay, so now let's discuss the next slides. So before starting of the summary, first of all, something about for the authors. Especially they have authors. The name is the Alphonse Daudet, 1840 and 1897, was a French novelist and short story writer. The last lessons is set in the days of the Francisco and the Prussian War. At this time, they have some of the war happening between for the Francisco-Prussian War 1870-1871, in which France was defeated by Prussia, led by the Bismarck. And Prussia then consists what now are the nation of the Germany, Poland, and part of the Austria. So in this story, the French district of Alsace and Lorraine have passed into the Prussians' hand. So point is that especially they have a author highlighted of the what is the happening after they have a in the French language. French people was teaching for the French language, but after they have defeated for the French was defeated to the Prussia. Now they have the next teacher appointed, and next teacher appointed to the appointed, and the next teacher will teach for the German language. So which kind of the feeling was facing for this district, as well as what is the condition of the pupil as well as what is the condition of the teachers. Those teachers was teaching the French last 40 years. So in the summary, I will explain all the things. So theme is whole chapters. They depend of which things relate to culture and language. One thing. Second, they have a hegemony of the imperial of colonial power. I hope you understand. They have a colonial power. Mean they have any other country. They have a power of the. It's just like India. India is a colony of the British, just like that. Lust for the ruling world, influencing culture and entities. Because they have a most matter of is that the people they have a language is the language attachment for the culture and culture attachment for the identities. Another part is that called for the pathos of likely language crisis. I hope you understand the pathos, the word of that, because at this time in the morning assembly I explained for you that they have especially this word used for the Aristotle's pathos, ethos and logos. So pathos mean emotionally influencing of the speaker of audience. Pathos means ethos means personal character of the speakers, and logos the contain the arguments. So second, they have a language and assets more time of the crisis, and fear, shame, agony of the losing of freedom, learnings using the mother tongue. My dear, you understand that what is the mother tongue? Mother tongue is that at this time child born in any family, he learn the first language, such kind of the language we call the mother tongue language. He learn in the home. Okay, now explain. They have a next slide. I will discuss the last lesson. Thank you. So okay, now the last lesson summary. First, you try to understand that, especially the story is narrated by a French boy, France. He is lazy but sensitive and like to play. He does like studying French and hate is a teacher, M. Hamels. So first of all, you understand that two characters of this chapter. Man, one, they have a boy, name of the friends, he was a student, and another character, the name of the M. Hamels, he was a teacher. Understand? M. Hamels was teaching last 40 years. You understand this thing very well. That's why he was very attractive. The person they have a teaching last 40 years was very attracted and attachment to the students, and especially. And other thing is that after overpowering the district, two districts of the France, one district named the Alsace, 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 and Lorraine in France. Berlin, the name of the Berlin has ordered that a German language instead of the French. The point is that after deficit to the French, German government ordered that no one they are teaching for the French language, they teach for the German language only. That is the problem is that. Understand? Definitely they have a French is the mother tongue of the French peoples. French, that's why the mother tongues. So that is the problem is that. So what is the conditions? It's the last. So this at this time this order passed. So only the last day they have a remainings. In this last day you last day they have a teacher justifications. what the happening in the last 40 years. That's why everyone they have emotionally attachments, because they have heard this news. This is the last day. On last day, H.M. Hamel said that this is the last day, my dear student. I was teaching for you. Understand? It is the last day of the French teacher M. Hamels, who has been there for the 40 years. He is full of the grief and nostalgia, 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 patriotism as a mark of respect is the hard work. The village men also attend the last lessons. The point is that after announcement, this is the last day for the teacher, the teaching. After that, no one to teach for the French language. They have appointed for the German teachers. That is all the villagers, former mayor, former postmaster, former headmaster, all came in the schools, and he was sit on the last bench, and they have a remark of the respect, nothing is else. So as a mark of the respect to his hard work, the village men also attend the last lessons. They are sad and they did not learn their mother tongue French their childhoods. So France is shocked. The boy of the France is shocked to know that it's the last lesson. He does not know the French, but especially the boy, the name of the France, not a French. Name of the boy the France, F-R-A-N-Z, France. So he did not interest for the studies any else. Suddenly he gets the interested. After generally the France did not the name of the boy did not interest in the studies, but after they have listened this news, this is the last day for the teachers. After that, no one taught for the French language. They only special German language. That is why so he gets interested in learning and understand everything taught on that day. The previous time he did not interest in any studies. He developed an instant liking for the teachers. Generally they have M. Hamel was very strict teachers, and respect for them sincerely and hard work. He feels sad and departed from him, and is ashamed for not to being able to recite the lesson of the participles. Participles, they have a grammatical term, the participles. So especially this topic they have going. The French teachers, Mr. name of the M. Hamels, was teaching for the topic name of the participles, and M. Hamels then that they are all are fault not for being anger enough to learn. Putting it off the next day, he blamed himself not for teaching for them sincerely. Firstly, Mr. M. Hamels was blaming and said that, my dear student, it's my fault. I did not sincere for the teaching the last, especially I was engaging in our personal work. That's why I did not fully enthusiasm. And you also they have a part of these things, and you did not interest for the studies. Sometimes you can earn the money or for the little bits for your parents and for your send for the other works. His patriotism, so that's why I was emotionally explain each and everything. Patriotism is the reflect the praise for the French language being the most beautiful, most logical language world. Tell the class to guide their language. Being close to one's language is key to escape from the prisons of the slavery. It will help getting from the Germans. So they realize the importance of the learning their mother tongue. The point is that after explain of these things, the boy realized that what is the importance of in our mother tongue language. At this time he did not interested that, but after they realized that no one teach for French, after that only German language they have teaching in these schools, he was very emotionally. They have been defeated by the German because of their illiteracy. So France feel that it is not possible to take away one's language from one person. It is a naturally beings made to it is to be coup the pigeon of the French to the Frenchman. I hope boys you understand that. They have a summary of this. Thank you. Thank you. And the next slide they are also available for the character of the France, name of the student, and the teachers, the name of the Hamels. Thank you.